Ladies and gentlemen and video slideshow designers, we're going to go ahead and get started with or not get started, we're going to continue. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to double check a couple of things. So you should at this point have a folder called Creative Computers Video Design. Inside there you should have your video slideshow folder, and you should have an audio assets, a video assets, and a picture assets. And in the picture assets you should have the 5 photos that you took, hopefully, or 5 from the internet, and then the one that you added from the internet. And then you should have renamed them 001, 002, 003. Now, don't continue until you get everything named properly, because if you get started with the, the video slideshow project in DaVinci Resolve and then change names, move stuff, move anything from one folder to the other, it's not going to like it at all. So make sure you get all this done first, okay? Should have done your works cited page yesterday. And we've got our, let me show you that again. We've got our pictures numbered with a 1, 2, 3 digit code, and you put it in the order. This is the order that it's going to go into the slideshow. So if you want this one to be first, you're going to rename it 001 and so on and so forth. So you're going to put it in the order that you want. Okay, let's go ahead and create a new project. So you're going to open up DaVinci Resolve. Okay, and you're going to create a new project, and you're going to give it a name. Something like that. Put your name in there, Video Slideshow. You can give it as long as it's a good name, that's fine. And we're going to create it. Then we're going to do a couple of things to get it set up right. So we want to make sure that it's set up properly for YouTube. Okay. And so we're going to do this. So we're going to go File, and we're going to go Project Settings, and we're going to make sure that it's 1920 by 1080. That's good quality, and it's the right 16 by 9 sizing, right? You can make them taller or square or what longer. Anyway, but this is about right for YouTube. And go ahead and hit save. There's no changes here, so I hit cancel. But if yours needs to be changed, hit save. I'm gonna hit cancel. The next thing we need to do is we need to set up, when we add the pictures to it, you can make each picture last 20 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. We're gonna make it last 4 seconds. So you're gonna go DaVinci Resolve, Preferences. You're gonna go to User. You're gonna go to Editing, and you're gonna come down here and you're gonna find Standard Still Duration, and you're going to change that from 5 to 4, or whatever it is, to 4, and hit save. Okay, and then we're going to add in our pictures. So you're going to come over here to your picture assets. You're going to select all of them, or at least all the ones you want to be added. I'm going to add these, and I'm going to go and drag these into the media clip area. Okay. And then I am going to add them to my timeline as soon as it's ready. Okay, and you can see for whatever reason in this one it's not in order. Okay, so I'm going to go over to here to edit mode here, and I'm just going to click on the first one, and then I'm going to press on the keyboard. I'm going to press Control and A to select all of them, and then I'm going to drag them on my timeline. Now when I do it, I don't want to drag it over here. I don't want any space at the beginning. I'm going to drag it right there. Okay, and then we're just going to double check. Oh, yours, this is off on yours. Okay, so we're just going to double check and see. I'm going to hit play, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these still images plays for 4 seconds, which is what we want. All right, now the next thing that we're going to do is you can go to Effects, okay, over here, and we can add some video transitions. So you can drag this between 2 clips, and you can see, let's see what it looks like. So when we play, like normally before we do anything, it just goes right from one picture and just jumps right to the next. Now this one, you can see we have a transition. Okay, so it fades between them, and you can choose between any of the transitions you want. There's another way to do it too. Let's go over here. So if we go to the cut mode and we go to transitions, there we have they're all here as well. Okay, so we can do all those as well. So like you can do a slide, you can do a slide between them, and then see if you like. You can hit play and see if you like that. So anyway, find the ones you want and put a transition on it. Okay. All right. The next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to go back into the edit mode. The next thing you want to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to click on this button, and it's going to open up this little inspector guy. And we can scroll down until we see dynamic zoom. So let's go over here. So this picture is just still, okay, and it makes it a little bit boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this. So click on that picture, and then we're going to say I want to turn on the dynamic zoom. And you can choose which one you like. I'm going to choose ease. I'm going to choose ease in. Okay, and so now when you hit play, you can see that there's some motion to it, and then there's a transition to the next one. Okay, and by the way, if if you hate this length and you want it to be 6, you could just, I should have probably said that. You can restart it and make it any length you want. So if you want them to last longer, you can. Okay. And so do that. So I want you to add a transition between every picture, and I want you to add dynamic motion, either ease in, ease out, ease in and out, ease out, linear to all of these. Now, here's the most important part. Okay. If you go File, Save, it'll save it onto your local hard drive, and it's going to lose all your work. So every day, you're going to have to go to Export Project, and you're going to have to choose your folder. So I'm going to go into my Creative Computers folder. I'm going to go into Video Design. I'm going to go into VideoSlideShow, and I'm going to save it right there. Okay. And so then tomorrow, so basically as soon as you're done doing everything, you export it. Good morning. And then tomorrow what you're going to do is you're going to go into your video slideshow, and to reopen it, you're going to click on that. All right. But then after you open it, you can't go File. You can never do File, Save. You could at home, but you can't do it here at the school. You always are going to have to export the project. So let's say I made some changes. I would hit Export Project, and I'd say I want to save over this thing, hit Save. It says, do you want to replace it? Hit Yes. And every now and then you might want to do this, File, Export Project, and you might want to say, okay, I want to make a backup. So I'll keep that one as a backup, and now I'm going to be working on version 2. And so then you save that, and then tomorrow, and then the next day you'll work on version 2. So that's a good idea to make some backups of your project. Okie doke. All right, that's it for now, guys. Thanks.